Innerbark Outdoors coverage of SHOT Show 2014, brought to you by Tannerite Sports.
Hi guys, so I'm Toby from LENSER. I work for LENSER for more than 10 years. I'm in charge of product developing, product management. I'm the global product manager for LENSER, so taking care of the world. And let's introduce some new stuff what we have this year here. So one of the newest one, what we have, what I like, what is pretty cool is that's our P7 QC. That's you got white light, and we had a lot of people they asked, hey, I want to get a blue light, I want to get a green light, I want to get a red light, and we were thinking about why we're not bringing all these colors into one light. So we came up with these. So it's really, you switch it on and you could do high power RGB, so it means you have a high power blue, you have a high power green, or you have a high power red. Well, it's pretty impressive. So you have a lot of, you could use it for night, for blood searching. So the blue light is at 405 nanometers. It means it's close to UV. It's enough to get blood to start blood searching. You have green to see the animals. You have red for night vision. So you got high and low. You got also a signal blink. So you got high, you got low, and you got signal blink. What's pretty cool. It's pretty unique. So we are one of the first companies to introduce this LED and this flashlight this size. So it's driven by 4 AAA batteries. So normal AAA batteries. You could also use normal rechargeable batteries for it's no problem at all. So that's one of the coolest stuff what we have here from a color perspective. Then also what we have seen, the trend's going a little bit more rechargeable, and people like to have small lights. So we introduced this year our M3R, what is a rechargeable pocket light. It also got our cool focusing function, so you could focus from a float beam to a tight spot beam. You have also high, low, and strobe, what is pretty cool, easy to use, and it's really lightweight. If you compare it and if you see it from a size, it's pretty cool. It fits all over, so you just put it here if you want, or you put it in your pocket. It is really cute. It works on a lithium battery, so it got also new technology from a battery perspective. It got 220 lumen, what's pretty impressive and pretty unique in this size. So when you have seen our P7, the current P7 had around 200 lumen on this size, and now you got the 200 lumen on this size. But the other cool thing is that we introduced this year the P7.2. So the P7.2 is the second generation of P7 what we have, and we was really working hard to improving our light picture, because we want to get, maybe I'm not sure you could see that, but we want to get very clear light picture. So it means we don't want to get dye shadows, rings, or anything. And the cool thing, you could go from a very clear light picture to a nice little spot. And if you do it on the wall there, so you could also get nice float beam to spot beam. And I like it a lot. But this is at 320 lumen. And there are people, they say they want to get more, and I had a lot of people that walking by our booth and say, what is your brightest light? I'm not a big fan of these kind of questions, because brightness is not all the time the important thing. I think how to use the light, how to spread it out, how to bring it on the wall, and how to use it, that's the key. So, you get everything from a 5 lumen up to a 3000 lumen. So that's the newest what we have. It's a 3000 lumen X21R, and it got our action switch. You could choose the programs easily from high to low, and let me show you the high. So when you switch it on a 3000 lumen one, you got a very impressive float beam here, and then you could go really in a very tight spot put. So this is pretty unique. There's no one in the market that have the same performance or the same light. There are people that are close, but there's no one that could do that. You see that from a brightness. This is unbelievable. At the same time, it is rechargeable. It got our lithium iron technology. It means there are no cycles anymore, no discharge, and it's very easy to charge. So if you see the charging station, so it means you come home, you just do this, you knock it, and you get charged. So the charging works here on our magnetic system. So you see here, that's the battery indicator. It shows you how fully charged the battery is. And at the same time, this switch here, that's the magnetic charging point. So it's very, very easy to charge. Just drop it and you're good. So then you have a charging indicator. It shows you how fully charged it is and the charging mode. It got all the other features like also strobe, blink, and everything. So And then, but I mean, some people say they want to have a small and compact size, and let me show you this one here. What is also, I mean, if there's one challenge, so the people say, I have a flashlight, but I don't know where I have it at home. So, and we introduce our magnetic charging system. So first of all, it's the location for your light. So you have it at home, so you have this at the wall, and so you're coming home and you don't do more than this, and you charge it. So it gets shots, easy to use, and I mean nothing is simpler than that. You could charge it by 110, you could charge it by USB, so you could also charge it at your car. It's easy. I mean, you have this at home, you could have this as a travel, you take it with you, easy to charge, USB, 220, 5 volt, wherever you want to go. Even also, and you see this, we love that. I mean, nothing is simpler. From a perspective, I mean, you got a lot of light. It got 270 lumens. You got the focusing function from float beam to spot beam. Easy to use, common size. And the coolest thing, I mean, we see in the world matte is getting a little bit more popular. So we put a matte finish on it. The people like it. We add our red holes, our brand and trademark. I mean, maybe you see it a little bit, but they're glowing a bit. So they're not irritating, but they're glowing. And I like this kind of branding because, I mean, we are the only company that have holes in their flashlight. It's our trademark. It's like the rings of Audis. We have our holes. So this is also new. That's the P5R.2. It's at 100 MSRP. If you go to the other lights, you have everything from a $20 up to a $300 product. And we also introduced new headlamps this year. So that's the new H7R. I mean, it's lightweight. You got also the focusing. You have high and low. And I mean, people said, I want to have a light that's easy to use and easy to, to dim. So people like dimming. And I mean, what is easier than something round? And if the people feel something round, maybe you could see it, you could have really a stepless dimming. So you go to up and down, very smooth dimming. And then you got all these normal features like you have a battery indicator. It shows you green, orange, or red, how fully charged it is. At the same time, we have people that use it for jogging. It's getting more and more popular that people use it for jogging, and it means we got a red backlight here in it. So it's pretty cool. It works perfect. It works on 4 AAA batteries and on a rechargeable battery pack. So it is also easy to recharge. So that's the lithium battery pack. And so that's one of our latest innovations on the headlamp side, and I like it a lot. I mean, we have a few other lights, but I mean, you have seen some of the key ones. Our F1, it's pretty great. That's the one what we introduced last year, and we had a great success with it. And so overall, check our website out. It's www and then LENSER, so ledlenser.com. You will see all the lights, and you could also able to buy them there directly from our webpage. You are sure you get the newest and latest stuff, and really check it out and see all our lights. Thanks a lot.